Hello again, everybody. Last time on the Blender Learning Series, we had started making the texture map for our prison tower, and that's where we're going to pick it up right now. So let's dive back into Blender. Well, Blender and the image editor here. So we're just going to move these pieces up to where they connect with each other. And pull them out like so. And then just pull the individual lines up and around. All right. Going to duplicate this one and just slide it down, and this one we will flip. Get these pulled into place. And now we want to just continue it down. So that should do it for the main body of the tower. So let's reload the image. Okay, it looks slightly okay on the sides here. Not so much the front or back. And the way to fix that, take the opacity on each one of these down. Where we can see what's going on. And here we go. So this one needs to come in probably to about here. This one as well. That should do it on the front. Let's put the opacity all the way back for each of these. And just check to see that the front looks okay now in Blender. So we're going to reload the image, and yeah, that looks okay. Now it's just the back. So drop it back down to in the 50s or 60s. That should be enough. So we want to just sort of have this one over here. Something kind of like that, I believe. And that'll mean this one moves over as well. So let's up the opacity again and check it. Reload the image. That's looking much better. Still have some problems with it where it comes together in the middle, but I'm not going to really focus on making this a polished end product here. This is just to show what can be done in Blender and to give you a jumping off point should you wish to take it further. Got to fix that. So where is that? Because it's down in here. There it is. Set that to a darker color. Now we can fill the opacities back to 100. Check it once more. And there we go. All that's left is the top and the door. The top, we can duplicate this circle here and scale it up properly. And we'll give it a gray. So there's that. Now for the door, well, let's work on the inside here. So for that, let's just kind of want to give it a more unique look to it. So this time we are going to make our own little masonry stonework block things. And you'll notice that if I'm going from one to the other, I'm making it nice and straight. Now where that one ended tells me where this one needs to end. That's going to be up around there. Let's delete that one, because all we have to do is connect these two now. And this one we need to carry over. And I think that will, we'll do one more down here. And that should be good. It'll break the inside up a little bit. So we're going to group these. And let's give these a, how about that? And then the rest of it, let's go a something like that. Drop this one down a layer. And with these, let's duplicate them. And if we move them up just a little bit, and then take the Okay, let's try that again. So we want the group to be a solid darker color. Then this group will move back in. And let's make it a gradient. If we make each its own gradient, I think that looks interesting. Let's see how it looks on the model. Yeah, that should be interesting enough. Slight problem though, as you've probably guessed, things aren't matching up. And that is because in Blender, we did not have the proper components mirrored over correctly. So for this one, probably just mirror it on the X. Should do it. See if that did what we needed. Okay, no. So that one was right. So then these are the wrong ones. Or the other way would be just to flip all of this. So now everything lines up. All right, back over here. Let's grab our little brick lines. Well, remake them. Turn this to a lower opacity level so we can see what we're doing. And we just want to throw in a couple of lines here and there. Don't let them go beyond the borders of these. We'll see why shortly. Group those. Want them to be width of 3. Duplicate them. And we want to slide them down and flip them so that they will line up. Like so, and now we can drop this one down a layer, or multiple. And duplicate it again, drag it over this time. And again, flip it. And drop it down. And one more time, duplicate. Slide it down. And flip it. Drop it down. Duplicate. Slide over. Slid that one a bit too far. Let's, in case we need to flip it this way. And the other way. And over here. Drop it down. Duplicate it again. And over. Flip it. And drop it. One more duplication. Slide it down. Flip it. Duplicate, slide it over. And flip it. And drop it down. Now let's deal with these because we don't want them all the way through on the floor because that's going to be a different, it's just going to be a flat color. So that looks okay. All right, Now we want to select all of these. And we're going to give them a lighter color. Select this. Back up to 100% opacity. Save it. Reload image in Blender. And there we go. It kind of looks more interesting with that added. Now, last thing to do is the frame. So we want over here. And the frame, we will just do a solid metallic gray color. So we get a rectangular shape here. Drop the opacity down. Pull it over. Pull it down just a touch. Continue pulling this end over. Opacity back up to 100. And give it a gray. Make sure the lines are gray as well. And right here, finish this off. Reload the image in Blender, and there we go. Our prison tower model is complete. Completely textured, completely modeled. We just have a little bit more to go on the texturing portion, and we are done. So I hope you've been enjoying this. Hope you've been able to keep up. And remember, we've got a whole backlog of videos if you find yourself stumped. You can always just go back and catch up on what you need. Until next time, everyone. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. If you did, right here, let's move my head over. There we go. Right here is going to be another video in the future for the next in this particular series. And over here is going to be the previous video in this series, along with a subscribe button down below it. So feel free to give that a hit, and be sure to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. And let's see. Oh yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I'd appreciate knowing what your thoughts are. Until the next one, everyone.